stories. So I want to share with you today my story of how I came to know Jesus as the bread of life. Asofo Morris, who you met on Wednesday, is the leader of our team, and he has been with me through some of the most challenging and difficult times of my life. It was a time when I was turned away, and I was not seeking Jesus as the bread of life, but bread as nourishment. Many loaves of bread, many loaves of bread, and that was not getting me what I needed. When my world fell apart, I came to Asofo Morris asking, why me? Why is this happening to me? Why did I make these choices? Why is this happening now? Why me? And he would tell me, the Lord will not give you more than you can handle. You can do this. And I would say, I am not as strong as the Lord thinks that I am. I can't do this. I need help. Please give me a break. But things only got harder. And I thought, how will I get through this? How will I take care of my children? How will I manage, and how will we move forward? And the church was there for me. It opened its doors and it embraced me and my family. At our church at St. Paul's, we have a very strong youth program. Our youth program offers stability, embraces the family, and introduces them to the global family of God, to the Church of God. They offer to my children friendship, guidance, and purpose through service projects and mission trips. They offer support, love, and opportunity whenever we needed it, at any time of the day or night. They offer global travels. Through the church, my two older children traveled to Germany and made many friends and opened our family. And through the church, we are here with you today. This is my second trip to Ghana, and on this trip I'm able to bring my son Jacob so that we can further widen our family. We have truly been blessed, and as I look back, I see that our challenges and our difficulties, they weren't there to harm me or hurt me, they were there to bless me. Through the difficult days, I found solace and comfort in the church. I would come to our church and sit in the room alone. We have a large window above our altar, our rose window that shows the Lamb of God. And I would sit there and I would look at the Lamb of God and I would feel comfort. And sometimes he would send Asofo Morris to talk with me. And sometimes others would come. And sometimes I would just sit there quietly. But I came to know Jeremiah 29:11, a verse that's very special to me. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. And I very much needed to know those plans. But we don't get to understand God's plan for us. We cannot see the full plan, and when we feel harm, we get stuck there. We lament and cry out. We struggle, we lash out in anger and pain. We want help, but we can't see those struggles as helpful to us. People often say the Lord helps those who help themselves, but when we are in that pain, we get in our own way, and we cannot be God's hand of help. My story is very much about how the church provided me a purpose. It created a space for me to heal and to be a light unto others. When I work with our youth, I drive their vans and I organize their work teams on their mission trips. They build houses and gardens, and through that, the Lord helps me to become a better teacher, and I heal. As a church leader, as an elder, we face problems. We have a building that is not good. We have a roof that needs repair as well. We have budget problems, we don't have enough money. But in solving those problems and working with our church, I find my voice. God gives me my voice. He gives me the strength to inspire and to lead, the faith to question and to challenge, and the grace and the wisdom to do his good works. When we visit Ghana on my first trip, we brought libraries, we built a computer lab. I'm a teacher. The Lord put computers in front of me that I could bring with me, and I had to figure out how to put a computer lab in Africa. And I had never been here before. And I didn't know. I had no idea. And this was a big problem, and I didn't know what I was going to do. But in every way, at every step and every time we faced a challenge, the Lord paved the way and provided for us. He gave us the computers when the school that we were working with asked, could you do this for us? And suddenly they were available. When we didn't know how to install them, how to make it work, how to put them in a room, we met Seth, who is a Ghanaian who lives in America. He lives in the USA, and he builds computers to bring home when he comes to visit his family. So he helped us figure out what to do. He connected us to Mustafa, who lives here in Accra, who can help with our computers. At every step, when we needed funding, when we needed our shipment to come in from the port, it was stuck out in the water, couldn't come into port, the Lord provided for us. We didn't understand the plan. It did not match our plan. We wanted it a lot faster. We wanted it now. We didn't want to wait. But the Lord gave us these difficulties, taught us to have faith, taught us that when we need help, it is okay to ask. When we have gifts, then we should share them. And when we share our gifts, we receive blessings. Our experiences, my experience in Ghana and with the church has been a blessing. It has taught me at every step of the way not to question, but to have faith, to take a deep breath, and to look for the Lord in the work that I do and in the blessings that I receive. So now, in my career as a teacher, which is better since I have come to teach in this way, in my service to others, now when I ask why me, I ask why have I been blessed this way? Not why do I have these troubles, but why is there this blessing for me? What have I done to deserve this? The church offered me love and support and purpose. It has blessed me with family, with relationships, with a career, and now, today, with ministry. I did not expect to speak to you in this way when I came to Ghana. I did not expect to preach. That was not my plan. And when we visited, and Tsokome Morris came over to me and said, "How do you feel about preaching?" And I said, "Are you crazy?" And here I am. And I think it's going okay. I prayed that the Lord would give me the words, and these are the words that He has asked me to share with you. As we continue our travels, I will continue to serve the Lord. I will continue to listen, to learn, and when He gives me the voice, to teach. So we will share our stories, share our stories of here, of our visits and the travels, of the warm and wonderful welcome we receive when we come to Ghana, in the glory of God's name, from God's own people, the people of the churches and the villages and the districts of Ghana. Thank you for welcoming us. Thank you for sharing with us your worship service. God has plans for us to serve, and in His service we will continue. We will come together to help each other, to lift one another from sorrow, to protect one another from harm, and to be the instruments of God's plans for us to prosper. Thank you.